In spite of the tremendous work he did, Swami Lokeswarananda was always a support and shelter to countless people, young and old, men and women alike. Just as Swami Lokeswarananda had tremendous love and compassion, so also he had immense zeal and dynamism. Swami Lokeswarananda was always sweet-spoken, an outright gentleman. He could be firm when necessary, but never rude. He attached tremendous importance to perfect behavior. He said, "You can hurt a person more by rude words than by hitting him." He always put emphasis on the proper way of speaking, that is, with humility and sweetness.
এসো ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ, এসো ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ, এসো আর্ত পতিত চিতে শান্তি বিতরিতে, ত্রিভুবন তারণ কারণ, এসো ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ।
Another characteristic of Swami Lokeswarananda was his patience and calmness. Even when a situation was very difficult and challenging, he would remain unperturbed. When others felt agitated, he would never lose composure. He once told a distinguished person, "Whenever you get excited, you lose ground to your opponent." Swami Lokeswarananda guided his brother monks and workers not so much by rules, but more by love. He had faith in them and allowed everyone freedom in his work. He did not like the workers briefing him at every step or consulting him frequently. He wanted everyone to understand his responsibility and to carry on with self-confidence.
উনি বিশেষ নিমন্ত্রিতা তা সকালে উঠে একা রাস্তায় বেরিয়েছেন, রাস্তা শহরটা দেখবেন, তো যাচ্ছেন রাস্তা দিয়ে, তার লোক জমে গেছে। মেম সাহেব রাস্তায় একা বেরিয়েছে, পিছনে একদল ভারতীয় তারা যাচ্ছে। তা চৌমাথায় এসেছেন, সেখানে এক পুলিশ লাঠি নিয়ে দাঁড়িয়ে আছে। সে দেখলো যে মেম সাহেবের পিছনে সব অনেক ভারতীয়, কি জানে কি ওদের মতলব, মেম সাহেবকে বিরক্ত করছে হয়তো। সে লাঠি নিয়ে গিয়ে সেই ভারতীয় তাদের বলছে, হটো হটো, যাও ভাগ যাও। তার ঝাঁপিয়ে পড়েছে, কে তুমি? ওরা আমার লোক, তুমি কেন এসেছে এর মধ্যে মাতব্বরি করছো? ওদের ইচ্ছে হয় আমার সঙ্গে যাবে, তুমি কেন বাধা দেবে? সে অর্থমতো খেয়ে গেল। মেম সাহেব কোথায় তাকে একটা বকশিস দেবে বা ভাবা দেবে, কিছু বলবে। এই নিবেদিতা লিখছেন যে ওরা স্কুলে পড়েন, নিবেদিতার স্কুলে। নিবেদিতা প্রশ্ন করছেন, বাচ্চা তোমাদের রানী কে বলো দেখি? একবার কে? রানী হচ্ছে ভিক্টোরিয়া। হ্যাঁ, ভিক্টোরিয়া? ভিক্টোরিয়া তো ইংল্যান্ডের রানী, তোমাদের রানী কে? তোমাদের রানী সীতা। সীতাই হচ্ছে তোমাদের রানী।
Like a mother to her children, his love was for one and all. Many might have misused his love, but he could not help loving them anyway. It was not that he did not know their shortcomings, but in spite of everything, he loved them. He would take on himself the sufferings of so many people, and like Shiva, he had to absorb much poison. So many people, broken in spirit, were inspired by him to stand up again. He did this by talking to them or by calling them every day on the phone. Even people who were shallow, who did not care much for religion, were not unworthy of his love. They would later be surprised to see themselves changed. They did not even know when self-confidence and discipline appeared in their lives. They knew they were not the same persons anymore, and they discovered a deeper meaning to life. Swami Lokeswarananda ji felt that a monk must be large-hearted. To him, religion meant love. Therefore, a heartless person, in spite of possessing all other qualities, was neither a proper monk nor a true devotee in his eyes. He encouraged devotees, including housewives, to study regularly. His idea was that a person should try to remain on an intellectually higher level.
সহিংসাহেরি ঝরিত নয়ন বারি সাম্য প্রচারিলে দেশে দেশে ঘুরি লাঞ্ছনা সহিলে সাধি শিখাইলে জীবহিতে জীবন ধারণ এসো ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ।
In 1984, Swami Lokeswarananda ji was invited to Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, to attend an international peace conference. On his way back, he stopped at Moscow, and two very influential organizations, the Academy of Sciences and the Writers' Union, gave him a special reception. He became very friendly towards the members of these two societies, so much so that the next year an international peace conference was held at the Institute of Culture in collaboration with these two organizations. Swami Lokeswarananda ji went to Russia 7 times. In 1988, a Vedanta center was opened in Moscow through his inspiration. Later, it was recognized as a branch center of the Ramakrishna order. Through the years, many countries invited him to come and speak. These include Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, England, France, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, the USA, Canada, Japan, Mauritius, Soviet Russia, Lithuania, and Latvia.
I have always been a great admirer of Russia. It's difficult to explain why I love Russia so much. Maybe the people are more or less the same as in India. Here I meet people who are open-minded, and they're also modest. And they do not think that they are the best in the world. And I find that there are people who are always complaining about things in the country. People in India do the same thing, always complaining. Nothing wrong if you complain, but do not close your eyes and do not pretend that there is also progress in the country. There are things that go wrong, but there are also things that are good. Man is supreme. Yes, he makes mistakes, but he cannot also correct those mistakes. There are problems, no doubt, but man can overcome those problems. Man can travel from one planet to another planet. What wonderful things your people have done in the matter of conquering space. If you can conquer space, why can't you conquer also the problems which you face now? Problems of, say, shortage of food, of clothing, of housing, of employment, and so on. These problems. Name one country in the world where these problems do not exist. Go to America and meet the people there, and you will find they're always complaining. I am not against complaining, but I do not want anybody to think that by complaining only the problems will be solved. So Swami Vivekananda used to say, face the truth. Don't run away. If you have a problem, overcome it. You see, India is a remarkable country. Sometimes I think that India is a riddle, a puzzle. Some people say, no, this country is mad. People are mad. Swami Vivekananda was speaking about India somewhere in America. He said, suppose you go to the Himalayas, go deep into the mountains, and there you will see a man standing in ice-cold water. The water is as deep as his own throat, and he is there alone. You are a passer-by, you stop and ask, brother, what are you doing there? The man will say, I am meditating on truth. At another point you might see a man sitting on the bank of the river, all sand, and this sand burning hot. And you stop and you ask, brother, what are you doing there, sitting on this burning sand with the sun over your head? The man will say, I am meditating on truth. You may say these people must be mad. One man standing in the ice-cold water, another man sitting on the burning hot sand, both saying, I am meditating on truth. Think whatever you like about India, but that is India. Truth is the goal of life. The whole country think truth is above everything else. Swami Vivekananda used to say, you can give up everything for truth, but you cannot give up truth for anything. Truth is considered to be higher than any kind of religion that you can conceive of. Truth is God, and God is truth. Truth is more important than gold. Truth more important than political power. Truth more important than scholarship. Truth is the most important thing for man. You may have everything in the world, but if you don't have truth, if you are not trying to attain truth, then you are gone, you are lost.
You preach at your institute. Preach, you know.
Yes, that is the question everybody asks. How can I get peace of mind? I have an answer to this, which perhaps will disappoint most people. Don't be selfish. If you are selfish, you will never be happy in life. A selfish man thinks his family exists for him, his society, his country, his nation, the whole world, and even God exists for him. Think of other people also.